Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Games in Education. This episode, I want to talk about a video game that is so great for students. I highly recommend it, and that is Minecraft. Now, students play Minecraft all the time at home, and I really would encourage for people who have students to let them play Minecraft at home. Another way they could play it is at school using a thing called Minecraft Education Edition. That is the Minecraft edition for schools. It does allow for teachers to have some more control over Minecraft. There was also an older version called Minecraft EDU, which is another great tool for Minecraft education inside the classroom. But I really want to talk about Minecraft because before we talked about intrinsic motivation, and there is no game better based around intrinsic motivation, sometimes I see, than Minecraft. Because in this game, there are no levels you gain, there are no challenges and quests you need to complete. It is a giant open world of blocks. And the point of Minecraft is that everything is a block. Every single tile is a block you can break and put somewhere else. So the entire thing is just blocks, and you can make whatever you want out of blocks. It's like a giant Lego for students online. And if you want to, I'll share in some of the notes some of the amazing creations students have made just with blocks. There are recreations of entire cities. There are recreations of entire scenes from movies. Everything is just painstakingly made one block at a time. Now, you might be like, well, they're just spending too much time on this, and that's not really the best way to use it. But here's where collaboration and communication comes in. It is an online game where multiple people can work together to build these structures. So it really teaches that to build something, you need multiple people to build it because some will be building the interiors of areas, some will be building the exteriors, and it allows for so much creation and collaboration, what you have to build. And then, even before then, to really make amazing structures in Minecraft, you have to plan ahead of time to know what you build because, as I've said, every single is a single block, just like a Lego. But you don't just have the pieces, you have all the blocks. So you have to decide what color everything is, how you want it. You can even create characters in the world, and I really like that too, because you can make non player characters. You can put a person there and add signposts to tell stories with them or have the people tell stories. All of this inside one video game. And notice how much intrinsic motivation there is for that. There's no extrinsic reward. No one is telling you to build any of these things. Students just love to build all this because they can. They want to see if they can build it. They want to learn how. And I will say Minecraft as a game is one of the best intrinsic motivators because it just really engages our own ability of mastery. We really want to keep building things and try to be better at it, and we keep improving how we build. It really engages our purpose factors because we want to build it for ourselves. We want to see what we can build. We want to see what we can make. And it really focuses on agency as well because no one is telling me what I can build and what I can't build. I can build whatever I want. And maybe in some ways we will have some limitations in a classroom. Take, for example, I've seen many fourth grade, and this is in California, other states too, but California has the mission project where they have to build a California mission. You can make them in Minecraft, adding interiors, exteriors, whole tours you can make of missions inside it. But you can do the same thing with so many different structures, and the students can just create these worlds block by block. And it's amazing what they do. And it's all about construction, engineering, all of that in this game. And then beyond that, there's even a part of it I really appreciate even more, and that is a material in the game called redstone. And if you really want to check out the ultimate pinnacle, there's a video on YouTube I recommend called the 10 Minecraft redstone creations that will blow your mind. And these things are just insane what people have built with this stuff, redstone. One of them is an entire house that is automated. And it's more automated than some of our own houses in real life. And you can make that in this game. And to say that, let's go back to what redstone is. Redstone is essentially an electric current. It is a on-off switch of electricity that goes to things. Now, that is the basics of circuit engineering right there. On, off, ones, zeros of how things move. This game teaches students how to use that redstone circuitry to make really complex circuits and really complex feats of engineering and programming by the basic ones and zero code that all coding is based on. And the best is students don't realize they're doing this half the time. I've had students actually, I say, do you know redstone? And they say, yeah, it's how I make a TNT cannon. And yes, the game has TNT, you can fling and explode. But they didn't realize to make that cannon, they had to make a clock circuit. And if they wanted to actually make sure there's only a certain number of times it actually fires, they had to do a equation problem of subtraction and addition of finding how many ticks it should fire based on this coding language based on the power of 11, because that's how many bricks of electricity can go at a time before you need to have a repeater, which that is a complicated part, but understand students know this and love it and want to learn more. And anyway, they just know it's a TNT cannon. They don't realize that they made circuits that are clock circuits, that's how you make actual clocks and design them. And you do that in this game by putting these blocks of redstone next to each other. And if you really want to go on and learn about these, you can go to Minecraft tutorials. I love the YouTube series by a man named Flabaliki, Flabaliki. He has redstone tutorials that are just amazing. And by the end of the 11th lesson of these things, they're learning OR gates, AND gates, NOR gates, TLAP gates. These are things that even I don't totally understand, but those are programming terms of how you can make a circuit work. They're also learning how electrons work and how electricity charges, because you have to learn at some point about alternating current and how you need the things to start on or off in order to make other things happen. All of this students are learning, and it is amazing what they can do with it. And this is like the maker levels of this is insane. They can just keep making and creating. And I recommend students play Minecraft and encourage it. Now, some will play the survival mode of Minecraft where they're just trying to survive and create things, but even the crafting in that game, because it does have a survival mode where you have to break rocks to get rocks, it also has a very good educational value because, for instance, if you start the game with just your fist and you can break everything, yes, trees and dig dirt with your fist, you might want to make it go faster. So you need an axe. Well, you need to get wood for an axe. So you go chop down wood. You get wood, you get an axe. Now you have axe, you can chop down wood. But then later you want to protect yourself with armor, so you need stone. Well, to get stone or iron, you have to dig. So you have to dig holes, but then you're hungry down the hole, so you need to get food. So you have to learn how to make food. And then you have to craft a table to make food and a furnace to make food. And then you gotta go find your food. And it's a whole idea of an ecosystem, how it works. And you have to have one block building blocks to the next. If you talk about the evolution of technology, this game really shows that really well. And all of this is Minecraft. And I'm just going to start this as the basics that everybody should try Minecraft. And if you really want to start, look at these redstone creations and realize everything is made by a 1 and 0 programming language in the game that students play with because they just turn on and off switches. And watch these redstone tutorials to see what you can do with them. Or look online to the many, many amazing creations that people have made of just bricks. Whole cities. New York City is made in miniature in Minecraft. There are whole cities from fantasy worlds to real places in Minecraft, and the insides are as intricate as the outsides. And students are making these things all the time. If you want to talk about a game that does intrinsic motivation better than anything, it is Minecraft, and it is a learning experience. And I really just wanted to recommend that to everybody to try Minecraft, experiment with it, see it, and when your students start creating Minecraft, when your children start creating Minecraft, let me know their creations because they're going to be amazing.